Hi,
Hello,
girls.
friends.
Hello.
Hey.
Yay.
So today we get to talk about lymph, the lymph system. And I don't know about you guys, but this was like a big mystery to me up until, I went to nursing school, and even after that, I learned all about it, and I was still like, So until I really started to care about the lymph system and like what it did in my body, I didn't really know what it was. So a couple of years ago, I learned. And I want to teach you guys because we're going to talk about what the lymph system is today, right?
Listen, I didn't care about it either until all of a sudden my ankles started swelling. And then I cared.
I remember your ankles when you were pregnant, and they were
Atrocious.
They were like a tree trunk situation. I mean, it was just
Really?
no definition. I was like,
Horrible.
I've
Okay,
never
that's
even said the word lymphatic until I heard about this challenge. So teach me all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I'll tell you, hopefully it won't be a mystery after we chat. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm going to talk about that. And then like maybe symptoms of what you would see in your body, Jamie, like no ankles, swelling in the hands, all that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of other stuff. What you would see if you need maybe a lymph cleanse, and then how you lymph cleanse and what products you need and like what you do. And then Jamie, I want to hear all about when you did it. We'll just share a little.
Yes.
Okay. So let me just dive in. And if you guys have questions about what I'm saying, interrupt me. Okay. So, your body is made up of lots of fluid. And
Blood.
75, a lot of water, but 75% of the fluid in your body, other than being water, is in that lymph system. It's lymphatic fluid, which is water too, but it's also like a bunch of other stuff, little cells, waste products, lots of things. Okay. So lymph fluid is 75% of your body. It's an extension of the circulatory system, so the blood, but it's different because it doesn't have a pump. So the blood, the circulatory system has a pump, which is the heart. And so it doesn't usually have problems moving through our body, right? But the lymph system does not have a pump, which means we have to manually pump it through our bodies. If it's not moving and it's stagnant, the things that it doesn't happen. So the things that it does are carries oxygen to the cells. Hi, that's important. And nutrients to the cells, also carries waste from the body. So like it is your waste management system. It carries waste to your waste.
Okay. So is
organ.
this why, this might be like way too heavy of a question for this talk.
We'll see what I can do.
And I'm going to apologize ahead of time, but you know how like when someone has cancer and they're they check their lymph nodes.
Yeah, they're swollen.
That's where
yes,
your body, I mean, right?
So here's why. Here's why your lymph nodes swell when you are ill. No, okay. So your lymph nodes, they're like in your armpits, your groin, here in your neck. There's some here, a few other places. Okay. They swell because they're always constantly checking your lymph fluid. Like they're constantly checking the fluid because the fluid goes through them, and they swell up when they're overactive because they're signaling to the rest of your body systems that we need immune support. So the lymph nodes' job is to signal to the rest of your body, I need help. And when they're signaling that, they're bigger. Okay.
Amazing.
Like when you have swollen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That means that they're signaling to your body to make more white blood cells, more lymphocytes, which are like they eat all the junk that is making you sick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been doing stuff to help my lymphatic system, and I still had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
So
I know it's kind of like a weird little system that we just don't talk about, I guess.
Yeah. So like when the kids get like a swollen lymph behind their ear, that's lymphatic.
Yeah. That's lymphatic.
Crazy.
Like they get swollen and kind of tender.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just like working real hard. So they carry waste out, and there's that big immune component where they send the signals to the body, right, to fight against disease. Also, they work on fluid balance with Jamie. That's what you're talking about your, retaining water or fluid.
Yeah. And actually I was going to physical therapy for something else, but I asked them about it, and they said the only thing I could really do is pump my feet.
Yeah.
Now
So
we know there's more things we can do because
now we
got
know,
it.
you know, sometimes
If
sadly,
you're
that's-
like on a long car ride or an airplane trip, or you're starting to see your ankles swell, they're like pump your feet back and forth because, like you said, they don't have a pump.
there's no
Yeah.
pump.
So you have to pump.
Yeah. So sedentary lifestyles, or like when you're in the car for forever, that's why you get swollen. Or when you're in the airplane, you know, like your fluids are already all kind of getting crazy. And then in the airplane, you're just sitting. And so nothing can move. Yeah. So
Great.
the way that we make sure our lymph moves is by moving ourselves, by motion. So breathing helps move it. So that's good. But it's not enough. You have to be active. So walking, rebounding. Jamie, you have to tell us about rebounding because I know you do it.
Let me tell you, it's a test of the pelvic floor. But yes, it is
That is
very, very.
Probably the only reason I haven't done it. Gotten one of those little guys.
But it is actually, that is a really good, like you can even go on YouTube and find rebounding for the lymphatic system, and they will just give you really simple things that you don't feel like you're gonna fall or pee your pants. It's amazing.
And then you do.
So, yeah.
But you still
might.
somehow.
Sorry,
I'm not
mom
kidding.
dog.
Oh yeah. Okay. So lymph massage. So even like, so when you're sitting in the car, Jamie, like you could pump, but you could also like massage your legs, right? Upward toward the heart, because we want it, right? We want it all moving up when it's in your legs. You want it moving toward the heart when it's in your arms, toward the heart when it's in your face. And in your neck. Okay. Hot and cold therapy. So switching between hot water and cold water. So if you're really adventurous, you know, and you don't mind goosebumps, you could like, you know, turn your water on cold when you're in the shower. And dry brushing, which we will talk about later too. Okay. Any questions? Did that clear it up? Just so great. Show us your dry brushes.
I just did.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Mine are upstairs.
Yes.
I have one like Annie's with the long handle for like the back.
Yeah, mine was a 2-pack. So we'll probably link that for them too, like some type of suggestions.
Just on like Amazon, I got mine.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Yes.
Okay, so let me tell you a couple of more things and then we'll get into this actual cleanse situation. Okay, so these are signs of clogged or slow moving lymph that you need to like detox and get it moving. If you don't detox your lymph, like we said, it gets kind of like sludgy and you're not eliminating waste and your immune system is compromised. So bloating, one that I deal with all the time is swelling in my fingers. Like I can't get, like right now, if I tried to get my rings off, they're not coming off. Like I swell in my fingers real bad. Brain fog. I mean, it's almost like everything you'll see. Sinus infections that just don't quit. Skin issues like dry, scaly skin, enlarged lymph nodes, fatigue, stiff or sore in the morning, allergies, and severe cold and flu that just keep on reoccurring. Okay. So basically feeling like junk. We probably all need a little lymph, unless you're really conscious about your lymph system and you're always working on it. You probably need this detox.
Some lymph love.
Oh, yeah. I need it. I need it.
I need it too. So I will tell you, I did do this, and this is one risk. I did this lymph challenge, and I know I needed it because I got very sick while I was doing it.
Oh, because it
respiratory. It like stirred everything up, and I guess I wasn't detoxing it enough. So we're gonna give you hints on how to like make sure that you're eliminating the toxins instead of just like stirring them up. Okay.
Stirring them up
I think that's what I did. And then I was like, never mind. I'm gonna give my body a break.
So because I did it, but I did all the detox stuff really along with it. And I actually felt the best I've ever felt.
That's good. Okay. See, that's what we want to hear. And maybe you'll mention some of the detox things that I realize I didn't do, you know, and we'll talk about why or maybe I was just due to get sick. I don't know. Okay. So that is what I have. And
yes,
about how we do it, because Annie hasn't done it yet. So Annie's got the list. Okay. What we have for you guys is like a whole packet of information. Yes. So Annie's going to read how you do it every day, like what products you use, how you do it. And we'll just talk you through it because you've never done it. So
yeah. Okay. So yeah, first of all,
We can get you ready.
you guys are gonna have to help me. But
Fun.
so yeah, the supplies needed. You just need the Cellulite Magic, cypress, citrus fresh, rosemary, multigreens, the dry skin brush, and Epsom salts. And then there's some other recommended things.
Did you
Hydrogen,
do those things?
the hydrogen peroxide or the
Yeah.
non-aluminum baking soda. You
Okay,
did
see, I
those.
didn't do those. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did for
See,
sure.
that might be why I was all the.
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't worry about writing that down because we'll post that link for you guys. Okay, so then it says the first thing you do is you dump the 15 ml cypress into your brand new bottle of Cellulite.
Yep.
Which is a little too full. So now I get to put it in my secret Ashley tip that she gave me.
I
I've
love
been
it.
using the Cellulite Magic for my tanning oil all summer.
It works good,
Oh.
right, Ann?
Yeah.
Just by
You're not
itself.
getting burnt or anything crazy.
I haven't got burned. I haven't used
Uh-huh.
sunscreen all summer.
Love
By
it.
itself.
It's my internal Red. So
All by itself.
yeah.
Oh wow.
The Cellulite.
Okay.
I know
Okay,
some
so-
people, a lot of people are asking me if I'm adding oils, and I have not added oils
I
per
don't.
the queen's suggestion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna dump, 15 ml.
Okay, so I'm just going to explain what this is in case people watching don't know. This is
Yeah.
called Cellulite Magic, basically cellulite, like it helps break up toxins, but it's a massage oil. So it's diluted, a bunch of oils. It smells, you guys, it's
Delicious.
Smell like, you smell so good. It's got that juniper and whatever else magic
yeah,
is
it
in there.
smells so good.
Oh, it smells
But
so
yeah,
good.
if
Oh,
you
you put a
don't
spray
dump
tan
out
on?
some, if you don't dump out some of it, it's gonna leak over.
Yeah.
So
Too much. Oh, I
And then I
love that.
put
Okay,
spray-
so I love your little spray top.
mm,
Cute.
So you
That's so
put
good.
the cypress in there. So cypress oil, real quick side note. Oh, she's doing it right now.
no, go
Go ahead,
ahead.
keep going.
Yeah,
You keep going. I'm gonna
do it.
talk.
Okay,
It's really
tell them
good.
that I'm popping this off like
Oh, smart.
Yeah. Because you don't want to drip it. That's annoying. That would take
That
you.
would take you forever.
Enneagram 3s don't do that.
No, no, they don't. Smart people just don't.
No, I'm scared because I was cocky. Okay. Oh, easy.
Uh-huh.
Yep, I did.
Nice.
Hey.
Yay.
So the cypress is just an added component for circulation and it moves. It gets everything moving.
Yeah, I used to just put cypress on my ankles.
Yeah.
But I gotta be honest, the Cellulite with that works way better.
So good.
Really?
It's an amazing concoction.
So would you guys recommend me getting a spray top for this too?
No,
Or okay.
No.
because you use a good amount. It's going all over your body like a massage or like a lotion, like you're gonna lotion up after shower.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Did you have more to say about that? Did I interrupt?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
All right. So it says when you first get it, you dump the entire bottle into the Cellulite Magic. Okay. So now during the cleanse, we suggest that you lightly massage Cellulite Magic massage oil with the cypress on your body daily. Tell me about
Yes.
that. Is there
I did it whenever I showered, which
Yeah.
I usually either I don't always wash my hair every day because curls, but I
Yeah.
definitely shower off every day.
so in the
And even if I'm-
shower?
After.
Yeah, because the water, you put it on and with the water
Intensifies.
beads still on you, it just goes, it's so easy to spread.
Yeah.
Whereas
And-
if I do it out of the shower, I felt like I had to use more to get it to
Okay.
move around more.
I
Okay, that
also
makes sense.
heard somewhere totally separate that a Brazilian beauty tip secret is that they always oil up right after the shower while their skin is still wet with their body oils or whatever.
You
So
think
I was
about
like,
it too, your skin, your pores are more open because of the
Yeah.
heat.
Yeah.
It's just good.
so I was still in the shower. Also, when I squeeze it out of there, sometimes it's like squirts, like it's a little bit unruly, that stuff. And I don't want to get it all over my clothes either. So I
Yeah.
like to
Yeah.
be not dressed and like in the shower, it just, you can wash it away if it squirts or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm messy, but I would be like squirt and it was
No,
like,
I am too. And
all over.
you should also dry brush before you get in the shower.
Yeah, that was another.
That
Will it tell
also
us
gets-
that on the
Yeah.
list? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So then it says apply citrus fresh to the main lymph nodes areas under your arms, behind your knees, groin, stomach, ankles.
Yeah,
My
so
personal-
citrus
yeah.
fresh is you're supposed to put it where the sun don't shine if you're going outside. So
Okay.
don't put it anywhere that you're gonna have a reaction from the sun, but all those
Okay.
places are usually covered.
Or just
Okay.
do it at night.
Do it
I
at
just
night.
did it at night and then I would be fine by the next morning.
Okay, so
I was
I
gonna
already
like, go to the pool.
I'm very bad at reading directions, and I did not realize I was supposed to put it on all my lymph points. So I just put it over my liver,
Oh,
and then I put it in my drinks. So
Yes,
I was
it's-
like, it's supposed to help you detox, right? So I used it
Yes.
completely wrong, but it still worked great.
yeah.
So it says drinking or ingesting capsules of
Yep.
citrus fresh will also be beneficial, but it's
Love
not necessary. But yeah, so we have those little, I don't know if anyone has the capsules, but so how
Mhm.
many drops would you say to put
Like
in?
5, probably like
5
5
drops? Okay,
Yeah, and then top it with a little carrier.
okay. Okay, and then take the recommended dose of multigrains. Now, I know we all do different probably doses, but
What does it say on the back?
it says 3.
Are you supposed to do
So-
it twice a day? Multiple
Yes.
greens?
It just says serving size 3.
But
But I
then
know some of our upline takes like 8, so I don't know.
Yeah, you can take more. I can't take them at all. So I didn't do those
Okay.
because those specifically are wonderful for detoxing, but they have barley grass in them, and I can't, because of being gluten intolerant, I can't
Yeah.
use it. But I still did fine even without that. So,
Okay. So
but
I
it
would,
is supposed to be really good at binding and pulling things out of your body and giving you energy.
will there be a recommended morning or night to do the multigrains?
I just wouldn't do it too close to nighttime because you get energy from them.
Energy.
Gives you energy.
Okay.
So like I usually take them in the morning and then like in the afternoon
Yeah.
when I'm feeling an energy slump, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like 1 or
Okay.
2.
Okay. All right. Then it says dry brush daily before you shower is ideal, but anytime will work.
Some
Um,
people do it. They were saying they would do it before their workout so that because dry brushing, it moves the lymph, you know, and the lymph is like, I was always like, how does this move my lymphatic tissue? Like it's just brushing my skin. The lymphatic system is just underneath your skin. Like it is very surface, it's very on this top, it's topical
Yeah.
kind of almost like,
so I'm not
right in-
pushing hard. I'm just like lightly.
No,
you might get a little pink, but not
Okay.
like irritated and not painful.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels way softer than I imagined.
Yeah.
I was kind of
Mhm.
thinking like a vigorous.
No, it's not like we have to just scrub
It's
our.
not like that fascia blaster.
No.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
But
Like
this
bruising.
does exfoliate, so it opens up your pores
Yeah.
and it gets
Okay.
you ready to sweat. So people would do it before their workout, so they'd sweat more because that's
Okay.
a detox.
But
Or
I'm
they
just
would do
going
it before the
towards my
shower.
heart.
Towards
Yeah.
your heart. I don't know why it says this, but whenever I would learn about dry brushing, it says start at your feet, like even the soles of your feet need it. So like start at your
Yeah.
feet, go all the way up towards your heart on your legs, and then toward the heart here, and then like on your back, you can do it on your back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Hmm?
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It feels
so
really
then-
good.
Yeah. Okay. So then stimulate your easy to reach neurolymphatic points often, focusing on the tender spots. So would that be like if you're having inflammation somewhere?
Yeah. Sometimes the ones right here can feel really tender. There's like some
Okay.
right here. And we have, so no worries, you don't have to like know where those all are.
Yeah, I
In
don't.
our little packet, we have, there's like a diagram of a person and it shows where all the spots are that you kind of just like rub.
Okay.
You
So
like-
you might not even know you have a tender spot and then you're just maybe doing it and then you
Yeah.
have a sore spot.
Then you'll
or-
realize. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, "Ooh,
So
that-
then should you spend more time in that area or just,
Just
Okay.
no, just I mean, I don't know about more. Like you don't have to do anything special, just stimulate it,
Mhm.
Okay.
get it moving.
okay.
You probably once you notice something sore, you kind of naturally go there more, I think.
Yeah.
Like because you want
Okay.
relief.
Yeah.
Okay, now it says complete a detox bath with the rosemary or foot soak every 3 days. You may do this more if you have any detox symptoms. Ashley?
Yeah.
Should've done that
So
more.
the bath is intense. And the reason they offer it to just do it on your feet too is some people don't have bathtubs.
Mhm.
So you can like do the bath if at all possible. And it's a 40-minute bath, by the way. That's
Which
a long
I-
time to sit in a bathtub. I highly recommend watching a show.
I sit there for, oh man, my water gets
Wow.
cold. I sit there for a long time.
So
Um,
I
every
get
3 days.
bored.
I've never
Okay.
used, I read books, but I've never used rosemary in a detox bath until this. I should have done it more often, I guess. It's how many drops does it say, Annie, for rosemary in the bath?
So it
like
says 10 drops in the foot bath.
It's a lot.
It's
Yeah,
10
for 2 cups of Epsom salt.
drops.
Yeah.
So, but if you do the full-on bath, because that's just what you just said, Annie, was just for the foot. But if you do the full-on body bath, you do 4 cups of Epsom salts, 4 cups of peroxide,
Okay.
Yeah.
and
All
4
that
cups of the baking soda. You do a lot. It's a lot. And then you
Need
drink
more rosemary.
water the entire time you're in that bath. But 40
Water,
minutes you sit
yeah.
in that. But you guys, I did it. You feel so good because it detoxes
Is it
you.
hot? Does it feel like you're kind of burning?
No,
a little?
I don't feel anything. I didn't feel anything except like, cause I'm in a bath.
Just relaxing.
Feel like normal,
Okay.
like you're taking a really long bath. I mean, you're supposed to make your baths as hot as possible when you're doing detoxes, like as hot as you can stand it.
Okay. And then it just
But
says,
drink a lot of
uh,
water.
so you hydrate in the bath and then obviously throughout the day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. And then then the next one is detox baths. I see the foot recipe.
Yeah.
And then the other one must be bath, the highly suggested
Yeah.
recipe. Yep. 4
Yeah.
cups Epsom salt, 4 cups baking soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
And
did
it's
not, yeah, I did
important-
Epsom salts and rosemary and that's it. Don't do that because you might get sick.
You need more.
You need more.
And it's important that it's not, that the baking soda is not the aluminum kind.
Yes.
which
not-
I'm still learning about that, but
Yeah.
But let's just also
check.
say, if you're feeling those icky symptoms, that does not mean you should stop, right? You should keep
no,
going.
definitely keep
That's what
going.
everybody says. Keep going. I did not because I felt so yucky, but yes,
Oh, yeah.
you're supposed to. I did it wrong. See, learn from me. Don't do that.
Yes.
See?
Okay, yeah. And then it just says it is most beneficial to soak in the detox bath for, like Jamie said, 40 minutes.
Mhm.
And this allows enough time for your body to remove toxins and absorb the minerals in the water. Oh,
Yep.
that sounds so good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then
This
should I
is
keep
making
going
you-
with the dry brushing?
Huh?
No, I think we covered that good
So
enough.
yeah, all this will be, and yep, there's the body. Yeah, you guys check out the PDFs that we're gonna post because this is way too cool.
Yeah. There's a ton of stuff in there.
So I have to tell you guys, so I started that the week before I went, so I live in Arizona and I drove to Utah for the convention, Young Living's
Mhm.
convention. And I'm not kidding you guys, for the last 7 years when I've gone to convention, my ankles were as bad as when I was pregnant, like horrible. Like by the end of the week,
Yeah.
I'm like embarrassed. I like wear compression socks all week. I'm like, which are incredibly hard to make look cute. And it's just like, I'm miserable, I'm in pain, all of that. Like that's been my experience every year at conventions. So when this lymphatic cleanse kind of challenge came up, I was like, I didn't do it when everyone else did it. I was like, I'm going to do it when it gets closer to convention, because that will be the real test if this actually works.
Right.
Because that's when I struggle, is when I
Yeah.
travel. I'm really eating more salty foods, like all the stuff that just makes your body hold on to liquid and all of
Mhm.
that, all the things.
Mhm.
So the week before I went to convention, I did 2 of those baths. I did the cell light every day. And I did the citrus fresh over my liver. I totally read that wrong. Didn't read it. And so I was doing that stuff and went to convention. I didn't bring any of the stuff to do the baths because I was like, that's way too much. I did do some of our lavender bath bombs.
Oh, nice.
While I was there,
Yeah.
but I used that every single day. And you guys, for the first time ever, my ankles did not swell up to the size of my calves.
That's
It
amazing.
was-
Wow.
I was like, this is a freaking miracle.
Yeah.
I was so excited and happy because then I could wear normal shoes and I looked cute all week and I wasn't in pain all
that.
week.
Mhm.
And I was so happy. And then ironically, the last day, when we were driving home, I didn't put the cell light massage oil. I didn't put this on and I didn't do any of my stimulation, like I
Yeah,
didn't
you
dry
just
brush
were like,
any of
yeah.
that. And that was the day my ankles swelled up, on the day I was going home.
No
And so then
way.
when I got home, I started doing it all again and it cleared up, because actually whenever I would go to Utah, they would be horrible while I was there. And then when I would come home, they'd be bad for another couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would take a while. And so within like, the one day they swelled up while I was driving home, then within a couple of days, I was back to normal.
That's incredible. That's the best
So
story.
this was, and I did, when I got home, I did another one of the baths too. So,
Wow.
Okay.
Okay,
it
question.
really
Did you notice it
worked.
in your face at all? Because a lot of the girls that were doing this were like, look at my face. It looks so much like they look less puffy.
Well, so let me tell you about the face. Okay. Gua sha. So the Young Living gave us a gua sha stone a while back. And I had started, maybe for the last 2 months, I've been using gua sha on my face because it's supposed to make you look thinner and all that
Yeah.
stuff. There's a lot of things you can do with gua sha, like work on your double chins and, different things. But honestly, the best
Yeah.
part has been it moves my lymphatic system and it's helped my sinuses incredibly. And so, yes, I have noticed, sorry, I have noticed my face looking better and thinner
Yeah.
and less puffy.
Yeah.
So I was going to show you guys. So I take the CBD Beauty Boost, and I'm going to show you a quick gua sha lymphatic, but you guys, you need to put oil on your face, and you could put another essential oil, but I just use, this is so easy.
Yeah.
That I just put this on, and then I'm going to show you a quick gua sha stone tutorial
Yay.
for your lymphatic
So
system. on your
one quick
face.
question. Can you use the brush on your face? Or are you saying only do this?
You would not want to use it on your face. Your skin is too sensitive for dry brushing on your face. Yeah.
Okay.
You would aggravate. You'd probably cause
Mhm.
yourself to get acne and scratches and
Ooh.
that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So this stone has lots of different edges. Okay, the first thing, anytime you're going to do any lymphatic drainage on your face, you have to stimulate these. There's lymphatic points right here. Okay, like kind of like, oh yeah.
I should have grabbed
Right in
my
the
gua sha.
scalp. And so this gua sha has kind of a point. So I just take and I do this, and if you're doing it, I'm doing it for you guys, I'm gonna do it fast, but you do it longer when you're by
Yeah.
yourself. And honestly, these are always tender for me.
Wait, can you turn to the side a little bit so I can? Okay.
So
Okay.
it's just right
Just
in
like
here.
in that depression,
Just-
like
Yeah. Just kind of massage. It's kind of like right at the base of your neck, almost like where your neck and your back and shoulder all connect
yeah.
right there. So
I have a
you'll want to
situation
stimulate
here.
this.
You know what's cool is when you do this and you know it, you can tell it's working. You feel drainage in your throat, like in the back
Yes.
of your.
Well, so for
Like-
me, it's my ears are almost always under pressure. In fact,
Okay.
I think I might actually go to an ENT and find out if I need to get tubes in my ears, because it's
Oh.
literally always, I can always feel pressure on my ears. They're not infected. It's just pressure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so anytime you do, you're supposed to kind of hold the skin, because you don't want to do all this and then like pull your skin and like make yourself wrinkly. So
Yeah.
you kind of hold your skin tight, and then you just kind of move it kind of at they say a 45-degree angle. You just move it to the kind of the edge of your face,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just kind of go down and pull it down and down to that lymphatic spot, the drainage, because you've stimulated this so that it will keep draining through the rest of your lymphatic, system. And then you just pull this through, and like this area of your neck, you can go up or down. You have gravity on your side, so it's not like if you do this, you're pushing your lymphatic back
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's not possible.
Okay.
So you can go both directions. Like if you're worried, if you don't want to pull on your skin down, just go up, then that's fine. But it stimulates this because there's drainage behind your ears, like your sinuses, all in here, up around your ears, all of this. This just moves all those fluids through. And like I can, like you said, Ash, you can almost like feel I can feel the liquid moving through.
Wow.
Kind of crazy. But then I look less puffy.
Yeah, it looks so like you have like the contours of your face are there now.
Yep. And then you just pull it down and then keep stimulating this lymphatic spot. And you can do, you can do these areas too.
Like natural contouring.
Yeah. It's
You
like
just
the
move
coolest to do. I
all-
mean, you should do it every day, but like if you have family photos or whatever, do it like right before, I always think of
Yeah,
that. Like, oh, I
absolutely.
gotta-
Yeah, I mean, it's
Technology.
just, it's amazing. I mean, there's all these different like exercises you can do. Like you can go in here, like if you suffer TMJ, you can go in here and like really massage these muscles. My glasses make this stuff hurt. So you can take your gua sha stone into your hairline and all these muscles in here and kind of work through those. You can work on your double chin.
Huh.
So, okay, so why is it the stone, Jamie?
Well, I mean,
Could it be
it's
any tool, or
smooth.
can your hands work, or what?
You could do it with your hands. You could do absolutely massage and do this with your hands. But the thing about the stone is it stays cold.
Yeah,
And
okay.
anytime you're kind of tightening things, I think the coldness helps. And these stones are so beautiful and smooth, and
Yeah,
all that.
I heard jade is kind of anti-inflammatory too.
Oh yeah.
Like it has
Yeah,
those
there's a lot
properties.
of qualities to gems and
Yeah,
stuff
like
that.
natural stone. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I
So I love the gua sha. It's really made a huge impact on what I feel like my face looks like,
Yeah.
but also how my ears feel and my sinuses feel. Like I feel like I'm moving things through, and like my allergies don't feel as horrible. Like when they act up, if I get everything moving, it helps with that too, because that's something I deal with regularly. The other thing we should probably talk about is your deodorant.
Yeah,
Deodorant,
that wasn't even on the list.
direct access to your lymphatic system. So if you're using a deodorant with aluminum or fragrance or chemical,
antiperspirants
like basically rubbing it on your lymphatic system, you are not helping yourself.
No,
system.
you're like pushing it in there and
And
clogging
like,
it.
I know we don't want to sweat, but we want to sweat because that is one of your main detox pathways, is sweating out your pits.
Yeah.
You need to sweat.
Yes.
So it's not fun, but dude, do not wear an antiperspirant. That's like the most basic of rules right now.
Yes.
Yeah, and if you happen to have this is an old deodorant that Young Living, they don't sell this specific kind anymore, but this used to be, it's called Meadow Mist. People would put this all over their lymphatic system at nighttime. And it's not really the fact that it's deodorant. It was the oils that are in this. So I'm going to tell you what those are, because you could make a roller of these oils and rub them on your lymphatic system at nighttime and do this every night, and it would be amazing for you. So geranium, rosemary, lavender, tea tree, which is called Melaleuca alternifolia. Well, there's another Melaleuca quinquenervia that's also in it. And then clove. So if you mix those up, put it in some carrier oil and put that on all of your lymphatic system, that's actually a really wonderful way to support your lymphatic system.
Cool.
And find a good deodorant that doesn't have junk in it. Young Living does have a couple others that are not in stock probably at this moment, but I've heard they're reformulating some of them and bringing them back soon.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah, I read it on some update they did recently. So
okay.
So
there are a lot of companies that you can make your own if you want to, with like baking
DIY
soda and charcoal, whatever, activated charcoal. Like you can make your own.
Yeah.
You can use Young Living's toothpaste as a deodorant. People do that.
Yep.
So.
But whatever you're doing, don't put junk on your lymphatics.
Don't use like conventional. Secret.
Sometimes when I'm at church and I'm in a bind, I use this Thieves hand sanitizer.
That's burning. I've done that. It's like
it burns, and I just don't even care. I'm like, every person I hug, I'm like, they're getting some smells. That
you're like, I would rather burn my pits off than give body odor to anyone. Like, we're not doing that.
I know. I'm just like.
Well, the thing about deodorant too is that because it is going on parts of your body that get warm, it activates the fragrance, right? Which is why if you're using something beautiful, full of wonderful oils, and you're putting that on and that activates, you're going to smell amazing. So use good stuff, not bad stuff.
So what oil, fresh. If you had to choose like one oil that could just work maybe for deodorant, what would you guys choose?
I know a lot of people use purification.
A lot of people use patchouli too.
Yeah.
Okay. I think patchouli is not.
Our patchouli smells really good. It does not smell.
It's not the old dirty patchouli smell.
It's nice.
Like from
another really weird one, Annie, is petitgrain. which is an oil a lot of people don't have, but it has.
That one's really good for your nervous system too.
Okay, I
I'm
didn't know
gonna
that.
throw
Really
that
good.
in my purse.
Yeah, it
If
helps.
you're having like a nervous day, put Petitgreen on. But
Cool. Well, okay, this makes sense because it helps with nervous sweating.
yeah,
So we don't want to
It
put an
calms your nervous
antiperspirant on
system.
because we don't want to stop the sweating.
Right.
But if it's like a nervous sweat, I mean, that's like not necessarily your detox. That's just like your nerves, right? So it helps with that. So put that on, and so I have this pit roller. I think it's just like labeled pit that I keep in my purse, and it's in like an old frankincense bottle with a roller on it. And it has Petitgreen, a little bit of purification, patchouli, and like a bunch of other stuff that I read was good for your armpits. I think like lavender. It smells so good. I just put a bunch of oils in there. And I just roll it on whenever I get that in like that emergency. Oh crap, I think I don't smell good,
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We might need
you
to
guys
post that.
honestly, a lot of
I don't even know
your
what's in
pit
it.
odor is because of the food you're eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you eat cleaner. But I just sometimes, I don't know. I mean, I don't eat super nasty and I still sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Man, so many good things to learn about today.
Mhm.
So
okay.
I love
We're at the
you girls.
risk of going really long if we keep going.
Yes.
We
I
could
think
talk
that's all my
about it.
things.
Yes.
That's all
I'm
my
so excited to start.
Do you have any more
Yes.
questions, Anne?
I don't think so. When you guys were talking about, the only thing that makes me nervous is when it says apply to your lymph node areas. And I feel like, where is that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Under your pits, in your groin, like just, where your legs meet your
Okay.
Elbows.
Behind your knees.
behind your knees. I always
Here.
did it like right here too.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Do
Yeah.
it here.
Okay.
And I just do it at night so that I don't deal with, exposure to the sun
Yeah.
Okay.
and getting sensitive.
Or just do like me and put it on your liver and forget
Yeah,
to do it everywhere
forgot.
else.
Just do your liver. That sounds like it worked better anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to get started.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to do it again. So hopefully I stay healthy.
Girl, listen, I will never be without this. This is
That's
like a daily part of my life now.
You don't even have to put the cypress in it. If, like you really don't
Yeah.
have to. Like it works really good
Amazing.
all by itself. But I love that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
All right.
cool.
All right.
And this is also supposed to help with the appearance of cellulite because those are toxins that need to be broken up, and if your lymph is moving, the cellulite isn't as visible.
Yeah, get rid of that stuff.
Yeah.
Take it.
Okay.
Thank you,
All
girls.
right.
Love you, girls.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.